It's Abbie from Make Life Your Own Way, and I'm here with my weekly makeup basket birthday edition. Yes, today is my birthday as I film this, upload it, all that good stuff. So thank you in advance for your birthday wishes. But we are going to do a Shop My Stash, and this is Fall Makeup Edition, because in my last video we did go through my collection and pick out makeup that I feel is fall. So yeah, if you want to talk makeup for the next bit, then just keep watching. Here we go. Alright, we have a lot to talk about, and there's a lot happening here. So let's see. It's been a couple weeks since I filmed a weekly makeup basket because we got our kitchen cabinets redone, so we kept the box of them, but we got new doors and all of that. And this room is right off of the kitchen, so this room was covered in stuff because we had to empty out our cabinets. Our dining room was covered. The guy here was here working, so I just didn't really have a space to film, and it was just kind of chaotic. So I didn't get any videos up last week because of that, but we're here, we're back, we're doing it. A couple of products I have picked up recently. I got this, these are Cvs Finds. So the L'Oreal Paris Make It Black Voluminous Carbon Black Mascara. I've never tried this, and I need to go through a Makeup Basket Express with you guys, and I need a new mascara in there, so I picked this one up. I picked up two Orly nail polishes because they were 50% off. They were clearancing out all of Orly, and I hope that's for a restock and not that the CVS isn't going to carry them anymore. I mean, I know other stores do, but I was getting worried, but I went ahead and picked up two colors, and they were still there last week, or this week, because I got these last week, but I was like, girl, you good. So I got Orly. This is Nourishing Nude. I think nude colors are so pretty. And then this is Moonchild, and I thought that this glitter would be fun to wear, so I grabbed that. So they were around $4, maybe a little bit less, so that wasn't too bad of a deal for those. So that's it for new makeup. I did get some gift cards for Ulta for my birthday, and I think I'm just gonna go in person tomorrow so that, you know, instant gratification, you know, I'll have it right away. So maybe there'll be some new makeup for next week, but that was all that I picked up since we talked last. Okay, so the makeup basket that we picked together last time, I loved everything in here. We had the Tarte Park Avenue Princess, the Revlon Skin Light. Some of this stuff I think I pulled out of the fall makeup, but this is in 201. The Hourglass. This is the Ambient Lighting Edit Volume 4. Let me turn my brightness down a little bit. Alright, hopefully that's good. Everyone's home. The dogs are here. Jared's here. So if you hear background noise, that's what's happening. Oh, this is from the high-end makeup pick 5. So we have the Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Film Star Bronze and Glow. That's right. The Laura Mercier Translucent Powder. I had picked, because I had just gotten the Urban Decay All-Nighter Ultra Glow Face Primer. Enjoyed that. I had thrown the Milani Supercharged eye brightener under here. And then we had the Natasha Denona Star Palette that I used a little bit. Smashbox, we had the Step by Step Contour Palette. Huda Mauve Obsessions. I think I actually pulled that from the fall makeup, but that's okay. Then we had the CoverGirl True Blend. Again, I think I just pulled that from fall makeup. And we have some Project Pan items in here. We'll ignore those for now. And then we have the It Cosmetics Je ne sais quoi, which I love it just like I always have. Okay. So I'm just going to pull all of that out. We have the Laura Mercier Flawless Radiance Perfecting Foundation as well. So that was everything from the basket, but we got to talk about this Makeup Basket Express. So I don't talk about it as much or switch it out as much because I find that whatever products are in here, I get in such a groove to use them that I don't really switch them out until I'm done. And I have a big pile of empties over there. I think that's going to be the next video that I show you guys or do for you guys. But there's some things that we ran out of and all of that. I do have a project pan update coming. So this is going to be a little bit of a spoiler. But that's okay. So for primer, I think I can squeeze out a couple more uses out of here. But we need to switch out a primer. So I think we'll go ahead and grab the other 20 and 21 primer, which is the Touch and Soul No Problem. So we'll have those and those will go back in. I finished the foundation that was in here, so I pulled the Flower Beauty Light Illusion. But I think I want to have the Laura Mercier Radiance Perfecting Foundation. I figured out what it is about this foundation that I was always so like hot and cold about. It's like sheer coverage foundation. And when I purchased this a while back, I was really into like high medium coverage foundations. So I think going from that kind of coverage to this kind of coverage, it just was too shocking for me. And I just never liked it. But now that I typically am nowadays wearing a very light sheer coverage foundation or just a powder foundation, I find that I enjoy this so much more. So I'm going to just leave that in here and just low-key pan it. It's not like an official project pan, but we'll just low-key be working on it. I used up the blush that I had in here, and I just threw in this Laura Geller one in Tropical Hues. But I want to grab out another one. I'm going to put this one back into my collection. And then I have all of my blushes over here. So we'll have to pull a blush out. Actually, I can just show you guys. So I think what I want to use in here is, I want something like simple, no fuss. It's not going to get messed up. It's always going to look good. And I think the one for that, I think this would be a perfect option. This is the LA Girl Just Blushing. This one is in Just Playful. This is such a beautiful, good coverage, neutral enough that it's going to go with a lot of different makeup looks, and also will, I think, be good for my like more natural makeup days. So we will pull this to be the blush that we keep in there. We have primer. Oh, concealer. I'm still working on the Born This Way concealer, the multi-sculpting concealer, and mine is in Almond. I'm starting to see the sides, but there's still quite a bit of product on the wand, so we're still not there yet. I set everything with the L'Oreal Age Perfect. This is in 300 Ivory. As you can see, I definitely use that, and I'm just going to commit to using it up. Okay, so, bronzer. So I've been using this palette here, the Makeup Revolution Ultra Contour palette. But the bronzers at this point, I feel, just aren't my color. They're not very blendable because this palette's on its way out. If you haven't seen my Project Pan updates, like, it's on its way out. So I still want to keep it in and use it for the highlighter and under eye setting. But I do want a bronzer that I can use. Again, I want something that's going to blend in and look really, really natural. And I think let's do this Revlon Skin Light, or, you know what? Is that what I want? Is that what I want? Yeah, I think that's what I want. Tell me what you want. Okay, I'm done. Revlon Skin Lights. This one is in 110 Sunlit Glow. So that's that. Hey guys, guess what? I finally got a P.O. box. Ooh, I'll have the address down below. No pressure, but if you want to send a card or anything, I would love to get it. So again, I'll have that link down below. and I'm excited. You guys encouraged me when I asked last time. I was like, would that be tacky or anything? And you guys are like, girl, get you that P.O. box. So I did, and I'm excited that I did it. I need to switch out my mascara. This Warrior mascara I've had for quite a while. I don't remember when exactly I got it, but I feel like June or July. We're rolling into November, so I'm going to go ahead and use that one that I had showed you guys, and we'll throw that in. I need to get a new Wonder Brow. This one is almost done. I get mine from CVS, and I have a 40% off coupon, and I have a $3 extra care bucks. So this is $22. 40% off will take it, I think, to $13, and then I'll get $3 off. So it'll be about $10 or so. And that's not bad. That's like a drugstore price. So I do need to get another one, but I still have some uses in there. It's not my favorite, like, to recommend, but when I'm doing my makeup in a hurry, it's like the best product. I mean, it's a little bit hard to deal with because it can get messy and out of control, but otherwise I do really like it. I'm keeping in the It Cosmetics. You know what? Yeah, do I want to? I feel like this just doesn't have like the best sprayer on it, but I really like the product. It's just, I feel like I have to spray and spray and spray and spray. But maybe that's what they want, so you keep buying it. But okay, maybe I'll just keep it in. It Cosmetics, Sure Skin But Better setting spray. Maybe I'll look at getting another one from Milani tomorrow at Ulta. And I have a single eyeshadow. This is the L'Oreal Chocolate Reach, but I do want a little palette to put in there. Let's go. Do we want Ornate by ColourPop? It's a little bit dark for day to day. I like to use this basket as like super quick makeup that doesn't take much effort. That's kind of dark too. Maybe a salted. Yeah, let's go with this salted caramel. Although it's not very versatile, like there's not really like a neutral crease color in there, but maybe that's gonna be our only option for this week. We can always switch it out next week, so we'll go with that. And it's been in this basket before, so that's fine. So we'll go from the top. For primer, we are gonna finish up one, and then we're gonna add in another Project Pan one. We have our foundation, which is the Laura Mercier, our concealer, which is Born This Way. We have, just dropped, the Wonder Brow. We have our setting powder. We have our bronzer, blush. This has under eye setting powder and highlights. We have our setting spray, a little just single eyeshadow, the mini palette, and then I do have some brushes that I keep in here as well. So I think we're good with the Makeup Basket Express, and if you don't see me talk about it for a while, it's because it's working. But if you see me talking about it next week, that means it's not working. Okay, it's a little bit of a strange setup because we're shopping from my fall makeup picks and not from my actual collection. You can check out this video if you want to see me go through my collection to pick out these products. But we're basically going to start from scratch as from what products we need. So the first thing that we need is a primer, and I had picked out a couple of primer options for the fall. Here are the 3 picks that I had picked for primer, and I want to go with the Milani Bright Side Illuminating Primer. I really like this one a lot, and I like getting to use it because it's relatively new in my collection. And then as far as foundation, I don't think I picked the flower in there, or did I grab it when I ran out of the other one? I don't really remember, but I want to pull the Flower Beauty Light Illusion. Let's go ahead and use that for the week, and mine is in Ivory L2. Alright, I had picked a couple of concealers out. I had picked 3, and I think I want to play with the Cover FX this week. This is the Cover FX Power Play, and it's an in Light 2. I actually haven't used this for quite some time, so I think it will be good to give it some love. We're going to grab this under eye setting powder and we're just going to leave it in the whole time. This is the Makeup Revolution Bake and Blot in Banana Light. I've had this for so long and I've had pan on it for so long, and I think it's time to just try to see what we can do with it as far as making progress. So we have primer, foundation, concealer, and then as far as setting my face, I'm still using the IT Cosmetics Celebration Illumination. Did I forget a word? Foundation and light. I saw Taylor Wynn talked about Huda Beauty having a light, no, it's a glowy powder foundation from Huda Beauty, and she said she likes it better than this, and of course I was like, I need it, but Ulta doesn't carry Huda Beauty, which of course not, because I have like the gift cards for Ulta, and you know, I try to only buy stuff when they're on sale. The Huda Beauty is at Sephora and of course on their website. So I'm just going to keep an eye for a sale, and then once I see one, I'll purchase it. So yeah, I'm excited for that. You guys know I love my powder foundations. So that's everything for the base. As far as bronzer goes, let's see, I really want to pull this Neutrogena one. I really like this. This is the Neutrogena Healthy Skin Natural Radiance primer or bronzer, and mine's in 30 Sunkissed. I had picked this up from CVS with, of course, a coupon, and it is so nice. So we will pull that, and I like to only have a couple of options for the week, or else it's just like too much to realistically use in 1 week, since I typically post these once a week unless life is like too wild. Unless life is just like too crazy, then I'll miss a couple weeks here and there. But for the most part, I do get them up for you guys. Alright, I'm just kind of moving the products back to my collection that were not part of this, but I had them in my basket. Okay, putting those back. Ooh, did we pull Huda Beauty? Oh my gosh, I tell you all the time, I don't know what my memory is. I don't know. Okay, so we have bronzer. We need a highlight. So what highlight do we want? Jaclyn. Are you guys watching her Jaclyn's journey? I really appreciate it because I think, you know, I'm a full-time personal trainer and group fitness instructor, and I work with a lot of people to help them get stronger and to work through body confidence and all of that. And her journey is so real. Like, I think that's how most people approach it. Like, they restrict themselves, they don't eat enough, then they're low energy, and then it just creates like this tumbleweed of issues that, like, it takes a while to figure it all out. And I appreciate her rawness in it. But then I watched, oh my gosh, Abbie Sharp. I can't with her. She is a nutritionist, and she calls herself the sassy nutritionist. She's a registered nutritionist dietitian. And so she is good in the sense that she cites evidence-based studies, which I appreciate about her. But she's like, I think kind of like mean. And she wasn't, I don't know. She did a review on Jaclyn's journey, and I did appreciate her pointing out that Jaclyn's not eating enough and that she is being a little bit restrictive. And I think people are often shocked by how much food they actually need versus they think they need very little. You often need more than you think. So I appreciate her drawing attention to that, and she has a huge following, and that's such a great message to send to people. But I think she's just so quick to dismiss like feelings, and she just thinks everyone's out to fearmonger and all this stuff, and it's like, she's too much for me. She's just too much. So I watched her review on it, and it like dimmed me for a second on how I felt about Jaclyn's journey, and I just had to process it and be like, you know what, Jaclyn's doing her best, okay? So in honor of Jaclyn doing her best, we are going to pull her highlight, which is the Ice Highlighter. And this is stunning. And, you know, she went through a lot with her lipsticks, and she got a lot of hate. and she talks about her Jacqueline's journey, how much that affected her mental health and was a really dark spot. But people should be forgiven, especially for making a bad business deal. Like, at the end of the day, she refunded people. She said she has tea about it in her last little Jacqueline's journey episode. So, girl, spill it, spill it, spill it. Anyways, I got really, like, I used to be a fan of Abbie Sharp, but then she reviewed one of my favorite YouTubers, and it was very clear she does not fully research. She just watches one video and then makes all these speculations, and that was the video that opened my eyes. And I'm like, no girl, we're not doing this. We're not doing this. Like, research them, please. Okay, so whew, got me heated right there. Got me heated. Look, when it comes to health and fitness, I get so worked out because I'm so passionate about it. I just unfollowed someone who's not even like a health or wellness channel. They're a commentary channel, but they were food shaming. Like, they weren't meaning to. They just said it was their opinion. But I'm like, it's no one's business to what other people eat. Nobody's business. You can talk about what you eat and how you feel about what you eat, but please do not be. She was laughing at people drinking like Coffee Mate. She's like, oh my god, all the chemicals in there. You guys need to learn about your food. I was like, unsubscribe. Like, no thank you. Please do not shame people. Ooh. All right. I'm getting back on track. I'm getting heated, but we're getting back on track. Let's go with, let's pick two. I really want Mood Exposure by Hourglass. That is a classic. And I also want Dallas by Benefit, another classic. So we will pick those. Eyeshadow. What eyeshadow do we want to pull? Oh, I had a comment saying you didn't pick the Pumpkin Spice palette when I did my fall makeup organization, and I actually don't own that palette, so that's why I didn't pick it. This is the only palette similar to that I own from Too Faced. But that is a nice palette, so if you have it, this is the time. Let it shine. But we will pick the Ornate for this, the beauty room. So some days I'm in a hurry and I just need to do my makeup quick in the bathroom, so that's why I have the Makeup Basket Express. But some days I have time to come in here and sit down and really take my time with it, and so that's when I'll have products that maybe are a little bit more maintenance, or not maintenance, but take a little bit more time. And so this would be beautiful for that. As far as lipsticks go, I had picked out like my fall lip pick. So let me just kind of showcase a couple of them for you guys. The Super Stay Matte Ink and Maybelline. We have 40 Believer Scorpio. So this is the horoscope line. Then we have my favorite 100 Philosopher. And then Buxom Spiked Apple Cider Lip Gloss. They have this fall edition out again this year, so you can definitely grab that if it was one that you've had your eye on. And then as far as mascaras, we have two from Maybelline. We have Maybelline Lash Discovery. This is a great bottom lash mascara because it's really thin. And then I don't know how I feel about this one. This is the Maybelline the Colossal Volume Express Cat Eyes. It's nice, like it's curved, and that's nice. It's easy to coat all of the lashes, but it's not super like volumizing. Like, it takes a lot of coats. So I'm on the fence about it, but you know, I'll use it. I'll ride it out, but that's just my initial thoughts on it. We will use the Urban Decay All Nighter Ultra Glow Setting Spray for the week. I honestly don't own that many setting sprays. The It Cosmetics that I showed you and the All Nighter. And these aren't ones that I want to like work through really quickly because I love them and they're a little bit more expensive. So I kind of just hang up tight to these. And then this one's not like... This one's special. Like, you have to have a technique with it, so it's not one that you can just like douse your face in. So I definitely need to get setting spray tomorrow from the store, but that's gonna be everything. Alright, so that is everything that we are gonna use for the upcoming week. So we have our Project Pan items over on this side, and then we have everything that we just picked out: the Milani primer, the Flower foundation, and the Cover FX concealer. Then we're going to set all of that with some of these Project Pan powders. Then for bronzer, you know, sometimes I use Dallas as a bronzer, but we have the Neutrogena Healthy Skin for the bronzer. Let me move this Banana Bright over to these Project Pan powders. So that's going to be an under eye product. We have 2 blushes, the highlighter, and then the Ornate palette. And then if I scoot you guys up here, you will see this is where the rest of the stuff is. So the lips and the mascaras and some brow products. All my brow products just live up here, so I don't necessarily pick out anything for the week, but that is where all of those products are, in case you were wondering. Also, I do have the Wow Brow by e.l.f. and I do recommend it. It's only $4 and I think that it's really good. So I would recommend that if you've been on the fence about it. But yeah, that is everything for the week. I hope you are all doing well. Remember, the P.O. Box is linked down below. Send me a card. Let me know how you're doing. Otherwise, have a wonderful Halloween weekend. Nice and spooky. Okay, maybe not, but I hope you have a nice weekend, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye.